And joining us on the broadcast this evening as 321 veterans unite to write a letter, an open letter slamming not just the attack but also the insult to veteran Madan Sharma. I have with me Tuhin Sinha, spokesperson of the BJP, Major General J.D. Bakshi joining us on the debate once again this evening. Wing Commander Praful Bakshi is live with us this evening. Good evening, Wing Commander. Chetan Singh, political analyst, joining us live on the show. And Tausif Ahmed Khan, who's an advocate and a political analyst, joining us live this evening. I have breaking news. I'd like to start with that breaking news. And the breaking news is that 321 veterans have written a letter. General Bakshi and Wing Commander Praful Bakshi would like you to hear this out. Some of the quotes that, some of the excerpts of the letter that I'm getting on top of the show. Unbelievably shocking, categorically unacceptable. Veterans are suffering as helpless victims of hooliganism. Veteran Madan Sharma was brutally beaten up for a triviality by Shiv Sena activists. It's time for the nation to remember the service of the armed forces. Time to renew nationalist spirit to respect solemn obligations. Forces sacrifice everything so that all Indians can live safely. We must ensure the dignity, honor and safety of veterans, and that devotion and gallantry does not entitle veterans to such attacks. And it's such a shame that this evening, the Shiv Sena, when asked a straight question, Wing Commander Praful Bakshi, when asked a question, you know what the response of the chief spokesperson was? Wing Commander Praful Bakshi, the response was, he was from the Merchant Navy. The response was he was from the Merchant Navy. When Madan Sharma, the veteran, served the country from 1974 to 1990, he's now forced, they now want him to come on TV and show them his ID card saying that, see, this is my name and I served in the Indian Navy. When asked the question, he said he was from the Merchant Navy. I want your response to that, Wing Commander, and then Chetan can respond to that.
To start with, I just cannot believe it. I actually can't believe it. Somebody can make a statement like this, that he's a defense officer, he was, but now he's in the Merchant Navy. Thank God he didn't join a political party. Then he would have said, oh, he's a politician. I mean, what sort of a thing? Before anything happens, we'll have to restore democracy in Maharashtra. Democracy has to be restored. Come what may, this will not do. This sort of a thing is absolutely detrimental to the spirit of India, to the spirit of brave new India and spirit of democracy. And then we have to restore the dignity of the person who fights and protects the motherland. Imagine your mother is being protected and you are treating him like a goon and getting him beaten by the goons. This is never heard of. It just shows what depth, what low level our character has fallen to. I don't think so. We deserve to be called human beings at this level if we are going to do that. Imagine how he was kicked, how he was beaten, that old man who couldn't actually stand straight, frail man. And you are beating and then you are trying to show your macho image. And then you are talking that you are one hell of a martial race. I can't imagine. This is the most cowardly act anybody could do. I personally feel this has to be treated by the Prime Minister at the highest level, handled by the Prime Minister. And tomorrow, I hope not that some big politician is beaten up because he belongs to an opposite party.
Yeah, Chetan, you want to respond to that? Do you back that statement? Do you back that statement?
Yeah. Let me also respond.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look, first, we need to understand any kind of attack on veteran is not going to be accepted in our country. Not at all. I condemn it in a very strong words. Second most important point out here, you look at, the veteran, he has mentioned about the Chief Minister must resign. This is a law and order situation, not a political situation. Law and order situation, I understand that these guys were caught and they were given bail. Understand, because the law allows it. At the same given point of time, the way he has put an allegation on the police that the case was also made it in a such manner that it's going to appear weak, which is not going to make it accepted. He has a provision of law to exercise his own, powers which Constitution has enshrined on each and every individual. First, out here, the utmost important at this given point of time, what is the underlying agenda? Is the underlying agenda is to attack the particular government in Maharashtra? Look, again, I know Bakshi Saab very well. I respect him a lot, and I am with veterans. Let me tell you, I am with forces. This country is not going to accept any such attacks, first on our senior citizen, second, specifically a veteran. This is not going to get accepted. On the top of it, the statement which has been come from this Sanjay Raut Saab also.
Are you trying to imply that this is a conspiracy?
He has not been given the right information.
No. I'm asking you whether, are you trying to imply that this is a conspiracy? Because you're saying,
Don't you know the series of attack which has taken place on this particular Maha-Aghadi government in last couple of years, last couple of months rather, because the way they are running the government in a democratic manner. You look at, even Sharad Pawarji, even the Congress, they both have come together and they have not supported this incident which has taken place. Nobody is going to support it. But the same given point of time, the Sharmaji must not have said this, that the Chief Minister should resign. See,
One second,
he has got his grievances.
Hold on.
This is not going to be accepted.
No. One second. No. What does this come down to? No. Hold on. Chetan, hold on. Just hold on right there. No, hold on right there, Chetan. I know. Hold on. Chetan, hold 1 second. No, let me go across General G.D. Bakshi. No, hold on. Let me get in General G.D. Bakshi. No.
How kind of humiliating words he used?
Chetan, calm down. Let me ask General G.D. Bakshi. General G.D. Bakshi, now, I don't know whether you heard what Shiv Sena chief spokesperson Sanjay Raut said there. But he tried to imply that he wasn't even a veteran. He tried to say, मैंने सुना है कि वो merchant navy में था. Okay, that's now it's come down to that. First they attack him and then they insult him.
Look, you cannot take away the commission of a naval officer. That commission comes to him from the President of India. The Defence Minister of India, no less, checked his facts before he called him up. So I don't understand where this is coming from. Once again, I'm deeply pained, I'm deeply distressed that a party which claims to be so nationalist, so right-wing, so hard right and patriotic is, now gone to the level of attacking retired Navy officers who are not just veterans, they are senior citizens. And instead of being apologetic and sorry, giving a upfront, straightforward apology for what is indefensible. Incidentally, I have now seen that cartoon. I thought it was the most harmless cartoon that I've ever seen.
Merchant Navy, yes or no, he is a senior citizen, and yes, he should be. An attack on a senior citizen is condemnable. But can we hold the Chief Minister responsible for this? Sanjay Raut has clearly said we cannot hold Chief Minister responsible for this. Now I'll tell you where the government is responsible in insulting defense forces.
Hold the Chief Minister responsible for anything. You cannot hold the Chief Minister responsible for anything. Whether there are murders, whether there are drug abuse, whether there is the houses of people being broken, whether
people are watching,
journalists are being arrested.
It does not look good upon you. Please don't shout over me. Just give me 30 seconds.
You too.
I will tell you how government has insulted military. I will tell you how. This BJP government, Modi government has insulted military by abolishing tax exemption on military disability pension.
Now
it was not taxed. Military disability pension was not taxed.
Tausif,
Modi has insulted army by inviting
Tausif, let me bring you back to the subject, Tausif. Tausif, what are we discussing? Tausif, we'll have a separate debate for that. Tausif, we'll have a separate debate about that. It's not about any... 1 second, Tausif, we'll have a separate debate for that.
But I'm giving you specific example.
Okay, let Tuhin come in. Tuhin, please respond to him. No, 1 second, hold on. I want to make a small point and let Tuhin respond to you. No, let Tuhin respond to you.
Tax exemption on military.
Oh God.
What he's saying,
because
Tausif. No, I'll make one point and hand it over to you. Tuhin, one small point.
Defenders of,
No, I'll make a small point and hand it over to you.
To him. I'll make my own point because, frankly, with such forced and contrived arguments, there is nothing to respond to him. The fact is, today, the Maharashtra government has shown a fundamental illiteracy in realizing its responsibilities as a party in power. Today you can criticize the government, today a private individual can criticize the government, but the government has no right to go after private citizens with the kind of venom, with the kind of vindictiveness and violent mindset which this Maharashtra government has shown. And this time, obviously, it was upon a Navy officer. It was clearly an act of terror supported by the state administration. And that only got corroborated in the friendly provisions
Who
of the
abolished tax
IPC which were
exemption?
exercised upon them.
Who abolished tax exemption on military disability?
Yeah, Tausif, what is this debate? Please don't. No, 1 second. You can have your. No, Tausif, you can fight. No, Tausif, please, you can. Tausif, don't divert the debate. I don't have too much time to divert the debate, okay? No, don't divert the debate. Tausif, don't divert the debate.
Languishing
Can
in
you
jail.
hold
No, hold on.
If you really want to
Okay,
draw a
Tausif.
parallel,
What
if you
kind of
really-
act will make the government responsible?
If you really want,
Please
if you
clear
really
that.
have
Yeah,
an
Tausif.
iota of honesty in
Okay,
your Tausif,
Tuhin.
if you really
Tuhin, hold on. No, let me ask him.
the way the Republic reporter is languishing in jail.
Yeah.
for
The
4
government,
days.
did the government attack that senior citizen?
Okay,
No,
Tausif,
the government did
Tausif,
not
hold
attack that.
on. Okay, you know what?
Yes, the
Tausif, pull back, man. 1 second. Tausif, hear me out. Oh God, I know you're reading from a paper. Okay, you made your notes, Tausif. Fantastic. You've come prepared, right? Please, we are broadcasting from Mumbai. Our reporter here, Tausif, hear me out. The point, hear me out. Don't be. I will give you your turn. Hear me out for 30 seconds, right? Anuj, our correspondent, is in police custody for the 5th straight night. 5th straight night, he hasn't been released yet, okay? Tausif, he's still in custody, yeah? Secondly, the Shiv Sena, Chetan, calm down. The Shiv Sena has released another video asking for cable operators to black out Republic Media Network, okay? Point number 3, Kangana Ranaut, not just the office demolition, there are 3 complaints that have followed, and a case has now been registered based on some interview that another actor gave, which he has retracted upon, right? Is that vendetta or not? In the case of Sushant Singh Rajput, the Chief Minister holds a news conference today. In the case of Sushant Singh Rajput, Kangana, veteran, Republic Media Network, media freedom, enough has been spoken in the last few days. Okay, I'm not saying that the Chief Minister, should have personally called up. I mean, he can do what he wants, but he's answerable to the people, right? What are you trying to defend? Why are you diverting the debate?
No.
Why are you diverting the debate?
Defending. Nobody here is defending the attack on the.
General Bakshi is saying something. General Bakshi is saying something to you.
Retired personnel or not.
General Bakshi is saying something to you.
Senior personnel.
Please ask him to keep quiet.
Highly condemnable.
His concept of
go ahead,
the right
sir, go
to
ahead.
free speech is that only he has the right to speak.
No, General Bakshi, you speak and then let
Thank
Tausif
you.
respond to you.
Thank you. We are now getting seriously concerned. A duly elected government, which has been sworn on the basis of the Constitution, is duty bound to defend the Constitution and the rights of the citizen enshrined in that Constitution. The right to liberty, the right to equality, the right to free speech, the right to own property, the right to safety of his persona. Here we have people getting killed, and those killings are attributed to suicides. Here we have a drug mafia on the rampage. Here we have an innocent citizen who criticizes the government. She has her house demolished. We have a retired senior citizen, a veteran, a Navy officer who just shares a harmless cartoon, and I have now seen that cartoon. There is nothing so offensive that he should be called down from his house and beaten black and blue. I'm sorry, sir, there is a rule of law in this country. And now it is getting seriously compromised. I'm afraid this cannot go on. You are not in an opposition party. You are not in a trade union now. You are the protector of the citizens of this state. You have to see that they get their duly constitutionally guaranteed rights. You are nobody to abrogate those rights. You are nobody to wreak a war of vendetta against the citizens of this state, of this country. Those rights are enshrined in the Constitution. You are sworn to uphold the Constitution. You cannot violate the Constitution with such brazen disregard for the rule of law. Now things पानी सर के ऊपर गुजर रहा है, इसलिए बोलना पड़ रहा है.
Yeah, Tausif, I'll give you a chance to respond and then I'll go across to Chetan. Wing Commander, I'm coming to you next.
See,
Tausif first and then I'll come to you, sir. Yeah.
The entire 1 minute taken by General Bakshi, he has expressed his unhappiness with the Maharashtra government. He thinks that the rule of law is not being followed. But then we have a court of law. Any citizen can approach the court. Hundreds and dozens of government orders are passed every day and then quashed by the court of law if they are illegal. So you have an institution. You can always approach the institution of the court of law and seek justice.
Bashing
if
an
you feel you are
officer
aggrieved.
is the way
now,
to do it.
Today we are talking about insulting army. I am giving an example that Modi government insulted army when Modi government invited ISI for probe of Pathankot attack. Modi government insulted army when it abolished taxation exemption on military disability pension. Please tell me, do you agree with me or not? Were they
This
not
is not
the
a political-
instance of Modi government?
This is not a political
insulting
debate, Tausif.
army?
Tausif,
Modi
this is not a
government
political debate.
called
Now you can't drag. No, you can't drag General Bakshi into a political debate. This is not a. No, this is not a political debate. Tausif, this is not a political debate.
It a video game. Was that not an insult?
Tausif, this is not a political debate, man. This is not a political debate. This is a debate between what happened with veteran Madan Sharma and Shiv Sena Gunj. This is not a political debate. Please don't muddle the debate, right?
Yes. No.
No,
What
hold
has
on.
happened with
Hold on.
with the veteran is highly condemnable. And everyone today present on your panel condemns it.
Good.
No.
But please explain to me, how can you pinpoint this attack on one individual, which is the chief minister?
No, that
This order
individual
was
is
not
answerable.
passed by
Hold
the
on, I'll
chief
tell you.
minister.
I'll give you a simple point,
I am giving you
right?
an instance.
No, I want to make a simple point. I want to make a simple point. Yeah, to that question. I'll tell you. I got your point. Tausif, I got your point. Understood your point. I'll tell you. I got your point, and I'm going to make one small intervention and hand it over to Wing Commander Bakshi, right? You asked how is the state or how is the chief minister answerable? You know what were the charges that were filed against our reporter Anuj? The different sections included trespassing. Okay, let me simplify. There were 5 or 6 charges filed, including the charge trespassing, for asking a question of the security guard at the farmhouse of the chief minister. Okay, they put the charge trespassing, and he's in jail for the 5th night. In the case of the Chetan, calm down. Chetan, I told you I'm giving everybody time. Chetan, calm down. Don't try and. Chetan, I'm not going to let you speak because I need to make a point and hand it over to Wing Commander Bakshi. Hold on. You can respond to him. Hold on. You can speak, Chetan. Please don't. I'm trying to say something, right? In the case of Madan Sharma, the veteran, wasn't that trespassing when they not just attacked? It was an attempt to murder, and they trespassed the property of Madan Sharma and entered his apartment. Was that charge filed against Madan Sharma's attackers? No, it wasn't. Were these goons let off after 4 or 5 hours? Yes, they were. Wing Commander Bakshi, you know, the veterans in their letter have rightly remarked, and I quote, Wing Commander Bakshi, and then you can take it forward with Chetan. Unbelievable that police as well as government took this so casually. There hasn't been even a semblance of justice in this case. Would you agree, Wing Commander Bakshi?
The question is, who is going to answer for the slip-up? If the chief minister is not asked, who should be asked? Let me tell you one thing. The basic tenets of management says the person who holds the reign of command and control is responsible for every action of his organization. and the management is based on the management of defense forces. Everybody has learnt on this. It is the chief minister's responsibility. Of course, he should say that I am holding an inquiry. I'll check it up. I will look into what is happening. How can you attack even a correspondent? Even in the battlefield, a war correspondent is not attacked by any side.
Yeah.
They is allowed to go free. You must understand. The correspondent is such a figure
Yeah.
which is
Okay, Chetan, make your point quickly. I have to take a short break and come back. Make your point, Chetan. Make your point quickly because I'll take a short break and come back. Make your point quickly.
Okay, look, first, see, I unequivocally agree with Vice Commander Bakshi. But the same given point out at time, there are so many challenges in our country right now, and the biggest menace is the corona. We all know that. So, whom we going to put responsible for the Prime Minister? Of course not. This is not the way. When we attack the Uddhav Thackeray ji at this given point of time, it shows what? It shows the politics of vendetta. Specifically, you look at how Sushant Singh case has got unraveled into various other stuff, and who all have
Chetan,
jumped
the government
in.
is answerable,
Kangana
right?
Ranaut has also come up.
No,
and
Chetan,
she
the government is
doing some
answerable.
kind of a revelation after getting the buy plus security. Yet she has not given
Chetan, it involves the chief minister. Chetan, which world are you in? It involves the chief minister, right? Because the post was about the chief minister allegedly, right? Chetan, if the chief minister was large-hearted, and committed and had the right intention, he should have pulled up these activists, his Shaka Pramukh,